So, because I'm no longer a jukebox, I am a radio show host because that's my life now. So, we had a request for another student, and like, this is what's happening to me. What should I do? So, I believe it was the elbow escape isn't working for me, and they end up modifying the mount. How do I get out of modifying the mount? And I think there was a gift wrap involved as well. So let me run through a couple of suggestions on that. I'll get you a hop on top of the mount, please. And first off, let's face the camera. All right, freeze here. Spread your knees out a little bit wider. Pause. Don't do anything. Right now, I can take full advantage of this by doing the elbow escape, and there's a lot to teach about elbow escapes, and I will never say no to learning the elbow escapes. Pinch your knees. They don't work anymore. Okay, so elbow escape has a time and a place. And for me, it's usually when somebody shoots their hooks in. That's when it's closest to the guard and easier to elbow escape, period. Right now, if he's sitting on the mountain, his knees are a bit more connected. I cannot do that, but I can hip escape. Okay, that's why I've separated the two with words. Kurt Russell. What if I started to do the elbow escape and he modifies the mount? I did this. All right, freeze. Let's turn towards the camera for the modified mount. Cool. Modify that mount. Boom. Freeze here. First thing first. If somebody managed to modify the mount, we need to be aware of all the submissions. Okay? So what I want you to do, if they're striking, we'll talk. Right now, this hand's going to come up. I like to put the thumb in the collar to prevent the choke, and he's going to be coming underneath for the arm lock and the back take and the gift wrap, blah, 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 blah. Millions of things. Does he have base? Number one. Okay. So come back. Sorry, it's number one. I like the fact that you didn't have it too. Freeze here. When your partner shifts, there's two things to be aware of. Is the knee behind the head? Because there's an escape by going to your knees if the knee is behind the head. Film separately. Right now, if this knee is facing outwards and this heel is upwards and there's S mounts and all these other things, freeze here, you're fine. Two things you should know. One, if the chest is not connected to your tricep, I don't have to be here. Come back. Well, then I'm going to take your back. Well, I don't have to be there either. Put your chest on my tricep. Freeze. I like this. And let's avoid this for now. Pause. Two hands, because I have to talk about that. Pause here. The chest. I can't do that one. Cool. Number two. I'm going to push his knee away while I scoop his heel in this direction. My hands come underneath. And I already start to do a double unders pass. Number two. Now, let's scoot back a little bit, because I feel like we're moving forward. Come back on. Freeze here. Pause. Let's fix that. Turn your knee inwards. Pause. I can't. All right, that's pretty good. I can't do that. I can't sit up. I can't do that. I'm staying safe. This arm has not been trapped yet. We're going to scoot our butt back. My elbow and my knee touch. I slide my foot out active toes, and now I open my hips. I turn towards my partner. Now watch me without him for a second on that one, because this should be a warm-up for you somewhere along the lines. Right now, the very first thing that I did was, this is not real. I don't have to be here. It's for real. Again, like, I love that was a moment in my life where Hickson was like, okay, modify the mount, or quarter mount, whatever the fuck words, do that. And he just goes, no. Sits up. Like, my whole world fell apart. Like, I love those moments. That's why I train with him. I travel across the world, just hear him go, no. like, I'm the stupid one because no one showed me. Okay, so no. Oh, I can't. No. Hip escape. Now, the last one that I did was this. If there's nothing under my arm, I could touch my elbow and my knee. But it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to get there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop my hips back. Bring my elbow and knee together. Now, instead of just turning, being strong, I slide my foot out with my active toes, and I inflate myself before I turn to my partner. Let's do that one more time for the sake of camera. Freeze here. Versus. Yeah, but the armbar. Yeah, but. There's an escape to all of them. Okay? So, what if? Armbar. So, freeze here. Pause. I like this. Now, freeze here before you even do the wrong thing. It's the reason I'm still alive is because I know what wrong things are. Because I'm all cocky about it. Like, before you even do the wrong thing, freeze here. My elbow and my knee can't touch because something's in the way. Okay, I like that. I lift my hips. I bring my elbow underneath me. This one's still free. C-clamp on the ankle, and I bring my knee and hand together to achieve the exact same move. Now let's build on that. Come here. Now pause here. I want you to get the kimura grip on this because some people do that because nobody told them not to. Cool. All right, nobody told you not to. You don't have to be mad at me. So I remember filming that and someone was like, well, then that's Triangle City. Like, okay, Triangle. Well, yeah, I know. I don't know why they said it's the internet. The internet's filled with people in their mom's basements yelling at me.
Someone worse than they have.
Okay, freeze here. Now, if he pins the chain, if, there's a lot of ifs where he's doing things correct and I have to have a correct answer. But right now, if he managed to get this, if he managed to get the choked, if, every one of those has an answer, it has an escape. Okay? So this one specifically, just so you know, if somebody grabs onto this, walk your feet to them. And now from here, hug, hug. Triangle City. No, it's no triangle. Okay. Now, there's more. There's much more. There's about 7 or 8 more things that you should have on one spot. But I believe the part of the question was the gift wrap. So I would like to answer the gift wrap just quickly. If my partner's in the modified mount and they managed to push this through and freeze, not a full one just yet. Let's say this. You just grab it. This is the first one you're supposed to know. What if the hand's not there? Same thing that I just did. No, not the pinky lock. So the first thing that I did with that kimura one is that. So grab. Okay. Well, I can't turn. So I bring my hand in. I put it on my head. And now I can turn. Okay. Now, what if he has the full wrap? Perfect. Freeze here. I can't turn. I can't turn. Okay. I can't. I'm the one that's in the way of me. But if I roll in this direction, he can put both hooks in. So what I want to do, I want to lift my elbows high. And I want to walk my hips back. Now I'm in that same thing. Does that make sense to you?
It does.
Okay. I don't care about the internet. It's there now. They'll figure it out.
People are going to be like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, but it'll never work. It won't work on me. I'm done. I'm good. See ya.
Actually, it does work.
No one cares what you think. They're like, he's not even a real black belt.
Not real.
You roll with it. Fuck.
My coach's eBay